rock to this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. I want to thank everybody for liking. I want to thank everyone for commenting. I want to thank everyone for making this platform great. Continue to help it grow. Continue to talk Gamecock women's basketball. That's what we do. That's what we do well. Continue to give me some ideas. Continue to tell me what you want to talk about. This is a content-driven show. This is a fan-driven show. You let me know what you want to talk about, and I give it to you. We got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one today, y'all. We talking about MacKenly Randolph. We talking about MacKenly Randolph. Yesterday, she announced on Instagram, on the gram, as young folks say, her top five. Her top five. But of course, the University of South Carolina Gamecocks in her top five. That goes without saying. But she made it official. University of South Carolina is in on MacKenly Randolph. Who is this young lady? Who is this young lady from California? MacKenly Randolph. Right now, she's the 18th ranked recruit. 18th ranked recruit in the country. She's 6'1", is a forward. She plays for Sierra Canyon High School in the greater Los Angeles area. Last year, she played with Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins, who was the number one recruit in the 2023 class. But we're talking about MacKenly. MacKenly is a top recruit in this 2024 class. She's a top recruit. Is a top recruit in this 2024 class. And she would be another feather in the cap, if you will, of the Don Staley recruiting prowess in the 2024, 2023, 2022 classes, because it would just add to the mantra of getting top recruits to South Carolina. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, a couple things about her game. If you watch this young lady, if you watch Miss Randolph, you already know that she is a fierce rebounder. Fierce. And you have a lot of ladies. You have a lot of ladies out there, girls basketball, women's basketball, however you want to call it, who rebounds, who are really good rebounders. But then you got some dogs out there who really rebound. And she's one of the ones who really rebounds the basketball, offensively and defensively. She's also a defensive beast, if you will. She loves playing defense. And that sounds really good, talking about a player who loves playing defense has made Don Staley's top five, if you will, which is Don is a defensive coach. She's a defensive coach. And you have a player who's talking about coming to Don Staley's, adding to that defensive team, adding to talking about being continue that legacy of the number one defensive team in the country. And Randolph can do that. But now she's just not a defensive player. She's not just a rebounder, but she can shoot. She can shoot the ball. She has an outside jumper. She has a mid-range game. She can handle the ball. She's not a one-trick pony, as some of the old people say. She can handle the ball. She can lead the break. She can dribble. She is a wing that is a need position going forward for the South Carolina Gamecocks in this 2024 class. I said yesterday, after the commitment of Maddie McDaniel at the point guard position, we need a wing in this 2024 class. We need a wing and possibly two bigs. I want 3 or 4 players in this class. We already got one in Maddie McDaniel. We already got one. I want 2 or 3 more. She won a gold medal. She won a gold medal with Team USA last year, playing in Hungary for the U17. Uh, if you follow NBA, her dad played 17 years in the NBA, made an All-Star game a couple of times. Zach Randolph played with was a star with the Memphis Grizzlies for a long time. Her mom was a gymnast. She has the pedigree, athleticism pedigree running through her veins. She played soccer. She loved. Matter of fact, soccer was her first love. Soccer was her first love. Then it changed to basketball around the eighth, ninth grade because she said she was too tall. She started getting too tall. Another person where soccer is a love of hers is Joyce Edwards. So we got, and I'm a fan of playing multiple sports. I'm a fan of playing multiple sports. I think kids need to play multiple sports and not just um, focus on one sport. I think it helps the growth athletically of a player, of a kid playing multiple sports. We come from that age of you playing baseball, you playing basketball, you playing football. If you're good at track, you doing that. You figure out a way to do it. My wife still got track records back in the doggone 80s, but she was doing her thing. So I think that her being an all-around athlete helps in the long run with her obtaining her WNBA college goals. Okay. What's the chance of Randolph actually committing to the Gamecocks? What's the chances? I would say at this point, I would say medium. I would say medium because her schools, first off, her dad played for Michigan State. So, of course, her dad wants her to go to Michigan State. Let's say that right there, okay? Michigan State hasn't got out the first round of the NCAA tournament since 2009. So you're talking about 14 years. Now, I think that, how can I say? I think that every parent wants their kids to follow in their legacy. I want my kids to go into the Army. That didn't happen. Got one who joined the Army. Joined the Army, is doing well. But I wanted my kids to be officers and be great in the Army and do great things and all this, that, and third. But they choose other paths, okay? Choose other paths. And of course, Zach wants his daughter to go to Michigan State and create her own legacy, although be it in his image, okay? I don't think she's going to Michigan State. I think it's just being nice to dad. I don't think she's going to Michigan State. Michigan State is not on the level of the other schools that are that she names the top 5. Of course, USC. So you're talking about Michigan State, USC, Notre Dame, Duke, and Louisville. Those are top 5. Those are top 5. So other than Michigan State, you got the powers with South Carolina being the ultimate power, being the national power, being 2-time defending champion, being everywhere on ESPN, on ABC, on whatever platform you want to name. It's still South Carolina and then everybody else. Okay, so I say medium. I could even say I think she's going to be a Gamecock. But I think it's still some dominoes that needs to fall because we come into this point where how can I say? I can say that kids are going to have Carolina in their top 5, but is that top 5? Is that kid in Don Staley's top 5? You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I think most kids in the country have Carolina in the top 5. But again, is that Don Staley's top 5? I think Randolph is in Don Staley's top 5. She's a top recruit. She's ranked number 18. I think she could play well with the Gamecocks. But I don't want to say right now that she's going to be a Gamecock. We have Madison. Right now, we're in the top 5 with Jelani Cambridge, point guard, number 1 point guard in the country. I don't think Jelani is going to be a Gamecock. I don't. Okay, we already have Madison. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're in the top 5 with Justice Carlton. Now that's something to watch. With Justice. We are in the top five with Joyce Edwards. I would probably say that is a heavy lean with Joyce going to eventually be a Gamecock. Um, but it's still some dominoes that have to fall in this era, in this time, because most ladies commit during right before or during the early signing period. The early signing period for this year is November the 8th through November the 15th. Today is August 15th. Therefore, we have a while. We have a while before most of these ladies are going to commit. You have some that committed early. Maddie just committed. You have you have some ladies who commit for the 2025 class. But most of the girls will commit around that time frame. And when I see it's going to be a domino effect when like a Sarah joining this school or Jelani joining this school, so that's going to make way for another player to join this school. Or you can just have we're gonna team up like the Super Friends and the Avengers, and we're gonna have a situation where which could happen. I'm not saying that, but which could happen. You could say that Jelani wants to join up with Maddie, have the best point guard situation in the country. And then you have a Joyce Edwards, and then a Sarah Strong, and it's just it's so many different scenarios at this point. But I would say we're focusing on MacKenly Randolph. I think there is a good opportunity for her to be a Gamecock, and not only be a Gamecock, but be a really good Gamecock in this system that we run. I think it's a really good. I think it's a possibility. I think it's a really good possibility. Really good possibility. I'm not going to say right now. I'm just going to say medium. Just going to say medium. I'm going to peel this onion a little bit more. And it might be in a few weeks. I might change my mind and say, not medium a little more. Get a little warmer. Get a little warmer. But right now, keep an eye on Miss Randolph going forward on potentially being a South Carolina Gamecock. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring it to you, so I can bring you that gospel every single day. You're now rocking with the best, and since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.